Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, I hope you all had a very, very merry, whatever the heck it is that you celebrate around here, but I hope you had a merry one anyway. It's Saturday, we're back with some more RimWorld. I desperately need some RimWorld. I need a game I don't need to think about very much, so of course I'm going to pick a very complicated game, like RimWorld. Alright, as usual, what were we up to last time? Addy, what did I do for you exactly? Oh, yeah, I ripped your prosthetic arm off and then put it on the other arm and then gave you a bionic arm. Right, it was a little complicated, Addy. Mel, welcome, 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 welcome. Sir, I better check on the Royal Muffalo. Yeah, Muffalaw and Muffle Order, or rather. Steve, welcome, 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 welcome. Steve's here, awesome. Muffalaw or Order, whichever one you are. Muffalaw, you're pregnant again, aren't you? Aren't you pregnant again? Yeah, you are. Okay, it's got a while. Got another 8 days on that, but we got a while. And Muffalo and whatever. I hope you guys all had a very merry whatever the heck you celebrate yesterday. Whatever you do around this holiday season, I hope you guys had a good one. I am just glad to be back with some RimWorld. I am exhausted. I did not sleep basically at all last night, so whatever gets done today, it's going to be a much a surprise to me as it is anyone else around here. Was I going to expand storage? I don't remember. That might have been in my other playthrough or one of my side playthroughs. I don't remember anymore. All right, let me start with some fundamentals. What season is it? It's fall. It's early fall, so we've got a bit of growing time left. Some more of this cotton will come in. I mean, I'm absolutely swimming in cotton. I really don't need any more cotton, but I'll take it. I may as well have it. The drug lab's looking good. Everything seems to be going along just fine there. Are we actually making beer? Yeah, we are making beer. Okay, beer is being made. We haven't really gotten far with any of our other narcotics, but the beer's on tap soon enough. Plenty of hay. We've made a top hat. Everything's very, very exciting right now. Oh, but there's a fire. There's a fire. Oh, it's just a boom rat. It's fine. That'll sort itself out. That'll sort. Yeah, we were growing drugs. You're not wrong, Em. How are the drugs coming, kids? How are we doing with that? Smoke leaf is 90% grown. Okay, that's good. That's good. How about the psychoid? 75% grown. I'd really like to get that to come in before winter hits. Just want to picture Emily Bird in Muffalo over the holiday. I'm assuming you mean buried in Muffalo. That would have been a very good gift for Em. A Muffalo. Just a whole Muffalo outside with a bow on it. Maybe a tiny one, maybe a baby Muffalo. Then you can kind of grow into it. Speaking of which, yeah, there's plenty of food for the Royal Muffalos. We made that storage area critical, so they'll deliver hay to that first before they deliver it to anyone else, as it should be. Oh, I was going to expand the Royal Treasury. That I was definitely going to do. I remember that bit. I can definitely remember me saying something along those lines. So let's get the Royal Treasury dug out a little bit more than it is right now. Perturby, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Glad you could swing by on this post-holiday day. Actually, just these post-holiday day is what it is. So I am brutally exhausted. I just got out of work. Didn't sleep at all last night. So this is going to be it's going to be one of those streams, I think. Addy, how are you loving? How are you loving your new bionic accessories here? Are you just so into this? Transhumanist, quite pleased. I can do even better than that, Addy. I'll rip something else out of you, I'm sure. Thelis, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to catch you live. Nice to see you live. This is exactly my holiday dream. I want a Muffalo farm. I could just see Em sort of out feeding the Muffalos in the field, sort of, I don't know, nuzzling the Muffalos in their woolly Muffalo isms. Yeah, I could see that happening. The first Muffalo farmer of the world. I mean, alpacas are pretty close, except they're not as puffy. They're not as pillowy. So I could, okay, so probably don't go alpacas. All right, what else? What else? Well, first of all, what kind of quests do I have going on right now? Do I have anything I need to be attending to? No, actually I don't. Just ship to the stars. Okay, super. What's Royal Ascent? Oh no, that's the ship to the stars, but a different way of doing it. Love and Sim Casino, awesome. Awesome, very good. Oh my god, don't watch me for tips, man. Oh, The Hills. I said Thelis, but now I see it's The Hills. Got it. Lord, don't watch me for tips. You'll probably do everything horribly wrong. Although Sim Casino is pretty... it's pretty easy to get into. Like, it's not a very steep learning curve on Sim Casino. You can get the hang of it pretty quickly. And what's nice is they actually basically said that in the description of the game. They're like, you're going to be able to get into this game very easily. And they were right. They totally were. It's not a huge learning curve to get into Sim Casino. You don't have to get into all the nitty-gritty stuff if you don't want to. So I'm glad you're loving it. I love Sim Casino too. I've been wanting that game for ages. I saw that pop up. God, it's got to be almost 2 years ago I've had that sitting on my wish list, and it finally got released, and it was exactly what I wanted it to be, and the developers have worked really hard since its early access release. They've constantly patching it, constantly doing bug fixes, updates, all sorts of new things coming into it. So I am very, very pleased with Sim Casino, where it is, where it's at, and where it might be in the future. I look forward to a lot of Sim Casino in the future. Shield, what are you doing with yourself these days? You're gonna go to bed. Okay, that's not as exciting for the audience as I might want it to be. Shield, just sort of snoozing away. Second on Civ 6, had my first science victory. Yeah, I find science or culture. I think culture is probably the easiest victory. I find that's just my personal experience. I think culture is the easiest way to win, but science is not that hard either. You can get by on a science victory. So yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, I think the faith victory, the religion victory, whatever it is, that's a really tough one, and the military one is obviously a pretty tough one, seeing as you gotta, well, take everyone out. Surprisingly competent at RimWorld though. Mel gave me the best comment I've had in ages on the other RimWorld that's running. And because we've both been watching, as I'm sure many of us have, been watching Many a True Nerd play RimWorld, and it's just awful. He's just terrible at it. He's just absolutely terrible at it. He's just everything is wrong in his RimWorld. And I finally have one game out of the thousands or millions of games out there. There's one game that I am finally better at than him. Fine. Now it took me a long time to get there. Took me a bunch of re-rolls to get there, but finally I can go, I am better at this than Many a True Nerd. And with no other game can I say that. Ambi, welcome. Been to an alpaca farm before. Second favorite type of farm to visit. Well, now what's your first favorite? Don't leave us hanging. Is it Crocodile Farm? Oh, please say yes. Oh, I hope it's Crocodile Farm or Alligator Farm. I'll take either answer. If Alligator Farm is your number one favorite type of farm to visit, then that's super awesome. So please say yes. You know what? I'm just going to say yes for you. Your favorite one is Alligator Farm. Terry Hart, the legend, is here. Celebrity in the house. It's basically nap time for everyone, isn't it? Yeah, I think Legu is off to bed, and that's about it for the crew. I'm going to start pumping this into high speed here. I do have this nice Devil Strand cape if anybody wants that. Koala Farm. Okay, Vosseros, welcome. I was in the lead for a military victory after taking out 3 people. Rest of the time had to build up their armies. Yeah, I think culture victory is the easiest victory. That's just my personal opinion. It's pretty easy to get culture. Rare Thrumbos, great. Are they going to walk into my trap corridor? Oh, they already have. Oh, super. Oh, good, they're all brutally injured already. Excellent. Oh, no immediate danger. That's fussy. How about you? Are you in any immediate danger? No. Well, you're going to have to get out at some point, too. Oh, and you've got the second trap corridor to go through. Bird Brains, welcome. Can't wait for the battery in the hospital to blow up. Okay, I'll see if I can hasten that along for you. Auto door we've done. Great, I almost never, ever use those. But we can have a think about it, maybe. Maybe that's a thing we could do. Oh, speaking of hospitals, how about we finally get hospital bed under control? Where is the battery in the hospital? That's obviously causing a great deal of consternation. I don't actually even need that battery anymore because I've got the battery room over here. Okay, it's obviously causing people a great deal of fuss. I mean, I think a minor explosion in the hospital is fine. Addie's bionic now, so she can totally take care of that. Terry Hart's going to get back in the spotlight. Of course you are. You just need a little rest. You can't do a movie every week, man. I get it. You got to give the people time to breathe. Otherwise, I mean, look at, I don't know, look at someone who's in the movies a lot and then people don't care about them because they're in the movies a lot. I can't think of a specific actor or actress. Actually, actress is not really necessary. The term actor is non-gender specific. So, yeah, anyway, I can't think of that person, but don't be that person. Right, fine. Battery can go away. We'll deconstruct that. I don't even actually need it. I've got the battery room. I have plenty of power. I am not shy on power at all. So, although, I was going to say I could make some more chem fuel, but I think it's fine over there. I think it's totally fine. Anyone making a move on expanding the royal treasury? Yeah, Reed's in this. Reed's in this just fine. Okay. An M farm, one of me is enough. An M farm. That would be complicated. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what your dietary needs are, so I don't know how easy it is to feed a bunch of M's. But yeah, I could see that being a problem. Batteries next to wooden walls. Conduits blow up more often than batteries. I'm not sure I've actually ever had a battery blow up without something else being the cause of it. Like there was already an ongoing inferno, and that got to the battery. I don't think I've ever had just a battery go. But, you know, it certainly could happen. Well, it's irrelevant now because someone will come over and eventually deconstruct the battery, and then Addie with her bionic appendages will be safe. Speaking of which, Addie... well, first of all, I need some more advanced components. How much gold do I have? 457. Okay, that's not... Willow, welcome, welcome. You're never late. You're always on time. Because I'm just glad to see you guys here. Especially, you know, post-holiday. You know, I'm sure all of us are food hangovers and perhaps some other types of hangovers. I don't know. So I'm just glad you guys are here. I need some more advanced components. Okay, we do have a bill in there for it. We do have a bill. And theoretically, somebody should be getting on that. It is the next thing to do. I can take the bionic arm off for now. We'll kind of think about maybe a bionic leg for Addie. Donkey population has erupted. You're not wrong, as has the goats. I would not mind if a trader who was specifically interested in acquiring some goats came along, because I could shave a lot of these goats off. And, well, I say donkeys, but the donkey's haul, which is really, really good. Minor explosions should be kept in the cave. Free... Gems might fall out of the wall when it blows. Yeah, I mean, I got the chem fuel over here. That's in a safe place. If it blows, it's fine. It'll be contained. But, yeah, we'll take the battery out of the hospital eventually. Payne Stingle's working on medical beds. Speaking of the hospital, we'll get some of those changed around. How is my medicine? Okay, I have an acceptable amount of medicine. I'm actually not bad at all on medicine. When's my heal route going to come in? Anytime in the reasonably near future? Not really. Not really. Did watch your Santa mining gameplay. It was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I played that, and it was a lot of clicking to get a 15-minute video. I think that would actually work better as a mobile game. I think if that game was on my phone, that would be a little more engaging, where I could just kind of hop in, click a few things, and then hop out again. Santa No Pants was great. Yeah, it's an odd little game. It was fun. It was cute. It's one of those basically progressive scaling crafting games. So, you know, you have to make 2 of those to make 1 of those, and then you need 2 of the second thing to make 3 of the first thing, and then the third thing needs 2 of each of those. It's that kind of thing. You're just gradually scaling up what you can craft in there, which is fine. I could think of a bunch of games like that. Not right now, because my brain is just a sort of damp piece of toast at the moment. First time watching King Titan. What's this game about? Oh, wow. Welcome to RimWorld. It's a colony builder, really would be the easiest way to describe it. So you crash land with 3 people on a planet. In this case, our first 3 colonists were up here, Payne, Stingle, Shield, and Kalian. And then you've got to kind of, well, build a little colony, build a little, I don't know, place for yourself on the planet. And as we can see, we acquire more colonists. Some just pop by and say, hey, you look really awesome, I'm going to join your colony. And some of them we take prisoner, and we sort of Stockholm Syndrome them into liking us in that sort of way. And or we just sort of Mike Tyson them into loving us. Either way works just fine. Pillow simulator. I've actually got a plan. While you're talking about that, I have a plan. So I know everyone is very excited. Everyone is very, very excited about this. It's always fun when I have a plan. Let me just get my walls smoothed out here, because I like to have smooth walls. So get that, and no, not the floor, just the wall, please. There we go. And then cancel that. And that. Okay, and why is this not being mined? Mine that, please. Get all these chunks out of here. So, obviously, when we finish the house on the moon in House Flipper, we're going to call it a day on the House Flipper stream. So that's my final thing. I'm going to do the house on the moon, and then we're going to stream something other than House Flipper. So, I wanted to take a bunch of stuff, like Pillow Simulator. Almost all of the ones I have in mind have in fact been very, very generously gifted by Vosros. So a lot of the upcoming live streams after we're done with House Flipper, if you like them or don't like them, you can thank Vosros one way or the other. I want to kind of do a whole chain of one-off streams and just do these weird, kooky games that I have acquired, again, through the generosity of Vosros, and just do them, lightning speed, like one at a time, every Friday, a different game, until I've kind of cleared the slate a little bit and we've had a chance to have a look at them, because I got a lot of them piling up and I just don't really have a ton of space on the channel to feature them as videos. But we could certainly do them every Friday as a live stream, be something a little different every single Friday. We'll keep RimWorld on Saturday, obviously, but that's my plan. I know we're all very excited for a plan. It's great when I have plans. Don't forget to do the theater balcony. Just wait for the next one, The Hills. You don't even worry about a theater balcony. You don't even worry. Edge of my seat, excited about Pillow Simulator. Yeah, I think we'll probably do that one first, because it's attracting a strange amount of attention. Strange amount of attention there. 24 Sim Casino stream. Wait, you mean a 24-hour Sim Casino stream? Dear Lord, man. What do you want me to do there? I'm not staying up 24 hours for anybody if I can help it. I love you guys, but I also like sleeping when I can do it. So yeah, Weird Games is very Vosros. You're exactly right, Em. And I've got a bunch of them that, like I say, they've just kind of been stacked up. And I'm like, I got to get to this, and there's just hasn't been a ton of space on the channel because I'm kind of invested in other things. And so I'm like, hey, once we're done with House Flipper, which will be when we're done with the Moon, which is not too far off. I think we've got maybe one if I hustle, two if I take my time, more streams on that, and we're done. And then House Flipper can just retire for a while. Maybe we'll come back to it later. Who knows? And then we can go into like a whole bunch of weird stuff that I've been sitting on for a while. Spike Little Girl, welcome, welcome. Petition for Vosros to become a blood god of games. I think his games are a little more quirky than having the title Blood God. I think we could come up with a slightly better title for Vosros than that. Eat buffet and watch the Sleeping Pope. I wouldn't mind if I had a buffet in my house. I'd be okay with that. Just, a total casino buffet where I can just eat whatever I want all the time. If I want my dinner to be steak and waffles, I'm going to have it steak and waffles. I also need to move that power conduit, although it's only in the Royal Treasury. They're not going to be that fussy about it, I don't think. Although I should put a light in there. I mean, another light, an extra light. Did we get the battery? Yeah, we got the battery. The battery has been deconstructed. Everybody can stop worrying about the battery. Everything is fine with the lack of the battery now. Is anyone going to move on my advanced components? Not as such. Okay, not as such. We're really not doing any of that. Shiogareth, I have no idea what that is, of games. I like it better. I think Blood God's a little aggro for Vosros. Vosros is not Blood God. I don't know anyone who's Blood God. And the games that he generously gifts to me are far more quirky and cute and rather silly than denotes the title Blood God. So that, basically. Who's in charge of crafting around here? Because I'd like to see some things crafted around here. Gonzalo, you're in charge of crafting. Okay. Are you going to move on my advanced components anytime within the reign of the current monarch? Sometimes I have to give a blood sacrifice to games to get them to work. That's true. That's true. Who do I mail the dead goat to? Not me. I've actually got a ton of goats. I've got lots and lots of goats here. I'm swimming in goats right now. Oh, from the Elder Scrolls. Okay. Provides Penge with weird games. I'm so here for that. Yeah, Vosros is a huge supporter of several channels. So, when something quirky comes up on the channel, actually, I can tell you that, not a small percentage of the games on the channel, period, are thanks to Vosros, or thanks to patrons, one of the two, because that's primarily how my games are acquired. So it either comes directly from Vosros or it's funded through Patreon rather, and that's how stuff gets on the channel. The Mulligan, for a start, the Mulligan exists largely solely due to Vosros, because several of the games that featured the Mulligan are ones that came from him. Crossroads Inn, Epic Tavern, all of those ones. So yeah, certainly give him a a polite round of applause when you do, because he's a huge supporter of channels like mine. Can you be a goat? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I can't guarantee I won't sell you, Ambi. And if, like Penge's run, you get drunk on beer because we're making beer now, you're on your own. Okay, I remember Ambi the Alcoholic Chicken very well. In fact, I was just rewatching that the other night. Specifically that episode when it dealt with Ambi the Alcoholic Chicken. And if you become an alcoholic goat, you're on your own. You're on your own. So don't even sweat that. If you have an issue in that, you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to help yourself. Basically, you're going to have to help yourself. Yeah, sure, you can totally be a goat. Come here, come here. I want to rename you Goat Doe number 5, if indeed that is your real name, which by the way it isn't. There, you're Ambi the goat now. Don't get into the beer. Okay, don't get into the beer. It's my first time catching you live. I've been binge watching a lot of your stuff, so I found you. Happy I found someone that cares about decoration. Oh, Tamika, you are in the right place. If you are looking for someone who cares deeply about decorative objects in games, boy, have you found the right person. I mean, I'm terrible at them. I mean, not the decorative objects. I'm actually surprisingly competent at them. But I'm terrible at games, but I am awfully good at decorating in games, so you are on the right place. Dr. Jules, welcome, welcome. I've been just fine. I hope the same can be said of you. Addie, what are you doing? Oh, you're smoothing the wall. Okay, you're smoothing the wall with your new bionic arms. That's awesome. I know you're very, very happy about that. I don't know how much more I'm going to give you, Addie, because you're very, very old, and you're going to die very soon. Very, very soon. So I don't know if I'll go heavy into bionics with you, but Addie, I'm just glad you're happy with your bionic arms. Well, I mean, one of them is bionic arm, and the other one was your original prosthetic arm. I just transferred it to another arm. So I ripped off a perfectly good arm and then put a different arm on you. We'll blow all of his money on decorative objects. You darn right I will. And I will not apologize for that, Willow. I will not apologize for that. Been blowing money on decoratives in Tycoon games forever. I have no intention of stopping. Ever. So we're all just going to have to learn to cope with that information. Let's get this speeded up a little. Addie, with her new bionic arms, is just dead set on smoothing this wall at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just really into wall smoothing at 4 in the morning, which is a good time to do it. I mean, no one else is up. You want some privacy when you're smoothing walls out over here. What I could do is get this, whatchamacallit, the thing that goes on the floor. The floor, that's what I'm trying to say. The floor. We could get a floor on the floor. I think this will be very exciting for everyone. Oh, Tamika, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That is so very awesome of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to go blow all that on decorative objects. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I'm terrible at accepting generosity, so I'm just going to say thank you and leave it at that. That's very cool of you. Want to see Townsman or Lethis? Those are on my I want to see gameplay before I buy this list after House Flipper. Townsman is not the VR one, right? Because I've done a VR one that I swear was called Townsman, but I'm sure it's probably not that. And I'm still not 100% on what Lethis is. Did not say you should apologize, just points out that you will. Yeah, well, you know me well at this point, Willow. You know exactly what I will and will not apologize for. Oh, we just went right through hospital bed. Payne Stingle is very smart. Very, very smart. So we are cranking through research right now. Absolutely wrecking research. Well, you know what? If you're that good, take on pulse-charged munitions. And call me when you're done with that kind of nonsense. I tried putting a naked man statue on the theater stage. Oh, yeah, no, I bet it wouldn't let you do that. No, it's a good idea, though. Have you thought of flanking the theater stage with naked men statues? Because as far as I'm concerned in Sim Casino, there's not enough naked men statues. Because I mean, they're 5,000 a pop. They're not cheap, but they're worth every penny to have a bunch of naked guys around your casino. It just makes people spend more money. I know it does with me. It absolutely does with me. A bunch of statues and naked guys. I see Michelangelo's David. I am just throwing money around like it's water. Baby Muffalo. Wait. Did we have a baby buffalo? Did that happen and I missed it? No. Okay, I didn't miss it. All right, still 7 more days until another baby Muffalo. It's like old city builders like Caesar and Pharaoh. I'd love to, at some point, take a look at Sumerians, but the reviews in it right now are a little mixed. It looks like a decent city builder. It looks like it will be a decent city builder at some point, but I think it might be a little rough around the edges now. I don't know if it's going to be worth it now. The background of the main menu in the game Dead Space is sped up footage of a dead goat. Oh, that's disturbing. Someone was about to starve. Oh, okay. I'm sure it'll work itself out. I'm sure somebody will find food somewhere. Oh, good, more cotton. Yeah, I don't really need more cotton. I'm gonna let them put it in here, because I don't think they're allowed to put it in here. And then we'll kind of see how that goes. Is that in? No, it's in... What is that in? Is that in manufactured textiles? Right. You can put cloth in there. Yeah, because we're not going to have the space for that. We are not going to have the space for that. Hang on, Willow, I have to approve that for some weird reason. Probably because you used the word pregnant. That's weird. Not that you used the word pregnant. That was the weird part. It was the weird part that YouTube flagged that to me. Do I have a pregnant donkey? Oh, probably. Probably. I have lots of pregnant things. Yeah, I have one pregnant donkey. 2 pregnant donkeys, actually. Both Svetlana and Donkey 1 are, in fact, pregnant. Hey, all right. And I'm actually surprised none of the goats are pregnant right now, because they pretty much always are. Had 5 copies of the game Pharaoh since I first got it in the early... What do we call those? The aughts? The noughts? The zeros? Anyway, the early 2000s. I don't know what the term is for those. I could probably get rid of my wind turbines, but why? I mean, why bother at this point? You guys, are you not dying? No. Oh, you're dead. Oh, super. Oh, good. Excellent. Yes, somebody go get this, please. Let's immediately allow that thrombo. Oh, I love having trap corridors. Just takes thrombos down, and it's not my problem. I will harvest all that heal root while I'm here. The aughts? Okay. How are we on capes? Excellent, excellent question, Em. Thank you. I'm glad somebody is paying attention to the important stuff around here. Thank you for pointing that out. We have this lovely Devil Strand cape. It is just delightful. I think that is our only cape at this point. However, I'm going to queue up... Well, I'm going to queue up another cape, but I think on capes I have them just doing it out of Devil Strand. So let me actually... Yeah, just Devil Strand. You can make that out of... Actually, pretty much anything you want. Yeah, you know what? Whatever you got, good enough. You can make it out of absolutely anything. So get that going, and let's get some more capes. I think Emma's finally asking the important question around here, which is how many capes do we have? So yeah, we're going to have more capes. I'm kind of holding on to the Devil Strand one, because that might be worth a good price to the right vendor. So I'm going to kind of keep that one at the moment. See if somebody might want to buy that later. Oh, we've done this, so I could rework that wiring. It's probably not going to be a big deal, but it just kind of bugs me more than anything. Actually, I don't even... Oh, no, I need them to go here with the wire. Yeah, if they go there, then I can do everything else that I need to do. Okay. The other game I would love after House Slipper are all the games you've played before, watching RimWorld, waiting for you to go back. I'm right here. We're playing RimWorld right now. Kimberly, welcome, welcome. I love Sim Casino. Thank you. Thank you. I love Sim Casino, too. I really have a good time playing that. That's why I'm generally not caught up in the comments. There's a few games that like that right now that I'm not caught up in the comments because I'm sort of recording them several in advance. Pretty much that one and Prison Architect, because I have a really good time playing those. So I tend to record a couple of episodes at a time, which means by the time I've seen your comment, I might already be 2 episodes ahead. But yeah, I love playing Sim Casino. It's great. It's exactly the game I wanted it to be, which is very rare. Mia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Bobcat, welcome. Did you know with Bobcat, color brown cannot be made with light because it's really just darkened orange? Have I seen Miniature Nerd playing RimWorld? We were just talking about that earlier. It is hysterical. I think we can all agree, Willow, we have finally found one game on the planet that I'm actually better than Miniature Nerd at. Just finally, one. And as I said earlier, it took me a while to get there. It's a steep learning curve on RimWorld, but dear Lord, yes, he's just terrible. However, I would counter, it might be some of the funniest commentary he's done in a long time. And he's always good. He's always on point. He's always good. But this is, like, I actually LOL. I laugh out loud at it. because his commentary is so on point and hysterically funny. It is like the most cringeworthy, awesome comedy show ever, especially if you know how to play RimWorld, or at least have a degree of competency, which is what I feel I have. But yeah, it's wonderful. It's hysterically funny. I think it's some of his best commentary on a series in ages. I haven't quite finished the episode that was out before Christmas, and then he did some sort of like live stream thing yesterday. So I don't know if he's continuing the series. I assume it's going to be sort of a limited run series. I can't imagine him going on with RimWorld forever. But I'd be thrilled if he did. I would move the toilets and the buffet upstairs next to the theater balcony. I've already earmarked that spot. Did you forget to take the organs? Oh, yeah, we were going to take somebody's organs, weren't we? Retoxamy. Was I going to salvage you for parts? I feel that I was. Yeah, you have chemical fascination, you're a body purist. Right. Yes, thank you, Mel. Again, I only play this save file once a week. So I kind of forgot I was basically going to harvest you for parts. Been refreshing all day looking for the next episode. Oh, I certainly hope so. It is, Mel, you're not wrong. It is so good. It is so funny. It's funny on two levels. It's funny because it's him, and he's just very funny. His commentary is exceptionally funny, and it's even better on RimWorld. It's just he's above and beyond what he normally comes out with on RimWorld, where I'm actually laughing out loud while I'm watching it, and then he's so terrible at RimWorld. So people who play RimWorld, even people like me who aren't necessarily very good at it, but have a degree of competency in it, like I can keep a colony going, just find it even funnier because he's just awful. I think, can we all agree, we're just shocked it's lasted this long. All of those colonists should be long dead. Long dead. I was contemplating taking the organs but hadn't decided. Right. Because Retoxmy, you're actually, you're not 100% terrible, but you're not great. I'm more concerned with the chemical fascination of the body purist because I do have a tendency to rip people's arms off and replace them with mechanical things. It's kind of a hobby. But where are you at with Prisoner? You got a lot of resistance remaining. And somebody needed a lung. I'm pretty sure somebody needed a lung. Need bigger dressing room in Sim Casino so you can hire more performers. So yeah, somebody, I think, actually maybe Willow had said that, I'm not sure, was if I put more dressing tables in each dressing room, can it be like multiple occupancy? Can a bunch of performers hang out in one dressing room? I should try Sim Airport. Tried it several times, The Hill. I've actually tried it several times, most recently a couple of nights ago. And I know it's put out by the same people who do Sim Casino. The learning curve on Sim Airport it's a little bit more than I'm willing to put up with. Like, the basic concept of an airport is fine, but it's a little too complex for me to find it fun. And this is I've gone through the tutorial 3 times, and I still don't get parts of it. It's got a level of complexity where Sim Casino, you can jump right into Sim Casino. You'll make some mistakes, but you can jump right into Sim Casino and have a great time building a casino. Sim Airport, it's sort of like doing a thing, and then I sit there going, okay, why doesn't this work? All right, why doesn't my airport work? Red flags here, red flags there, and I'm trying to tick off all the boxes of the red flags. I think they took what they did in Sim Airport and kind of, I'm going to go ahead and say it, dumbed it down for people like me and made it into Sim Casino, and I enjoy Sim Casino a lot more. A lot more. Civ 6 would be a live stream I would watch. Recently got it caught up on Penge. Yeah, Penge is the Civ guy around here. I did a couple of silly little challenges because I enjoy playing Civ. But Penge is definitely the Civ guy. I think he did a Civ live stream. I have no idea where to find it on his channel, but he did a Civ 6, I think he did a Civ 6 live stream. Oh, don't forget to actually expand this zone, Dave. All right, so I need to make a decision on ripping out somebody's lungs and, putting them in somebody else. Got Space Station Manager. Oh, let me know how that was. I have it on my wish list. I'm leaning towards no on it. I put some buffet tables down in the toilets. Why didn't I think of that? That sounds like a great idea. Absolutely great idea. Okay, okay. My first thought was, who needs bits? Who actually needs some things around here? Because I know somebody was shy a lung or a kidney or something. Yeah, you need a lung, Gonzalo. You need a lung. I could kind of grab a couple of bits out of this guy and then put it into other people. Legua, would you like a third lung? I don't know if I can do that, but I'd be interested in trying. Okay, so I'm basically going to kill this guy for one lung. That's, Medi, welcome, welcome. What happened to the Pillow Fight live stream? Ah, we've got a plan now, Medi. We have a plan. It's very exciting. I'm sure you're going to be excited to hear it. Is that after we're done with House Flipper, we're going to start doing a bunch of one-off live streams where we're going to do a lot of these sort of weird, quirky, strange games that I've got kicking around that have, you know, largely, as we were saying earlier, largely that Vosros has donated, gifted to me, rather. And we're just going to kind of go through them one by one, and that will be on the list. That would be on the list. Viscerally disgusting buffet in the toilets. Well, M's into it. M's into it. So, you know, you speak for yourself, Willow, as you say. Speak for yourself. Reminds me of with the mini fridge and the microwave in the bathroom. Yeah, I thought that was a great idea. I really liked it in train station renovation when I did the sort of toilet diner. I thought that was an excellent idea. Apparently not. So, apparently nobody was into that. All right. This is expanded. So, yeah, basically, here's the deal. Retox me. I'm gonna broadly start ripping bits out of you. Because I can. Honestly, because I can. I should make sure that we can store those securely somewhere. So how about... I'm going to designate this shelf. Clear all of that. Don't put anything rotten in there. I actually just want bits of people in here. Now, where do I make that happen? How do we do that again? Is that items? Is that body parts? There we go. Yeah, I want body parts in there. Lots of them. Or at least as many as I can rip out of this guy. Medi is happy. Good, good. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. I'm just going to go through just, like, rapid fire, week after week. Just a bunch of these quirky, cute, weird, strange games. We'll just see what we can do with them. And then move on. And then go to the next one. And go to the next one. So, yeah, I want body parts in here, please. And, oh, P.S., did we go get that Thrumbo? No, but the other, we did, and the other one's kind of kicking around. Okay, just leave it alone. It's got to walk out through the trap corridors at some point. So yeah, just body parts in there, please. That'll be good. And how about the general storage here? Oh, I never expanded this zone. That was very silly of me. Okay, are we allowing ourselves to keep body parts in here? And if not, we should be, basically. Remind me one more time. Body parts. Yeah, we'll keep body parts in the fridge. I think that's an excellent idea. I'm making Dave a game murderer. Doesn't really bother me too much. I mean, smells are created by particles culminating inside your nose. Yeah, I might... I mean, I guess my first question is, what kind of buffet is it in the toilet? Because there's some things I might eat there and some things I won't. So I'm going to have to get a little clearer picture of what we're talking about. Okay, Retox me. How would you feel, just posing the question, throwing it out there, having a conversation, just for giggles, how would you feel about having one less lung than you have right now? And, P.S., Gonzalo, do you have a specific lung that you need? You need a... Oh, wait, was it not Gonzalo? Was it Borba? Oh, it was Borba. Okay, a right lung. You need a right lung. Oh, Retox me. How would you feel, again, just having the conversation, if you maybe didn't have your right lung? I think you'll get along just fine, because Borba's doing great. Borba is doing just fine with that. Fairly sure Dave has been murdering things in games before now. Yeah, I don't walk into the game going, I'm going to rip somebody's lung out and give it to somebody else. However, really, Willow, what it is, I leave myself open. I leave myself open for ideas. We should also get, excuse me, one second. We should also get somebody really good at being doctory to do this. Oh, Shield, you're actually queued up to do it. You're okay. I don't actually have any particularly good doctors. I have someone with a medical skill of 7, actually 11. Addie, you're up and about. Could you actually take care of that, please? And I'm not even going to drop a save on this one because if we lose Retox it's not that good. Killer Bee, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope the buffet will have Taco Bell Supreme. In a toilet, you say, huh? Okay. My health is way too poor. Well, it can go either way, Willow, because look what I've done for Addie. Addie came to us in rather poor health, and I've made her bionic. So I'm pretty pleased with that. The bathroom buffet stocks chocolate pudding and fudge. Oh, that's a delightful image now, isn't it? Addie, are you gonna move on? Oh yeah, you're still very old, right? So you're moving very, very slowly. I should think about giving you bionic legs. I mean, I don't want to waste a lot of advanced components on you. Speaking of which, people, are we making my advanced... Why are we not making these? Do we not have the things that we need? Component, steel, plasteel, and gold. Do I not have plasteel? Wouldn't that... No, I've got plenty of plasteel. Okay, somebody needs to be on, like, crafting super duty. Who's actually good at that? Gonzalo, you're not terrible. Okay, do I need a specific... Oh, I might need a skill level for this. I wonder if that might be skill level 10, in which case I don't have that. Dave needs to live in Star Wars world. He keeps trying to build Darth Vader. I did actually pull the trigger in the Steam sale on Sims 4. Because they were bundling it with the Sims 4 Star Wars thing. So it was actually less expensive to get that than it was to get... well, anyway, long story short... so I do technically own the Star Wars version of Sims 4. I believe I can actually make Darth Vader now. Game Jack machines work well in buffet area. Game Jack machines? Do you mean like slot machines? Or is that what you mean by Game Jack? I would assume it is. Slot machines almost seem to work well everywhere. Almost everywhere. Alright, so we're ripping Retoxme's lung out. One of them, anyway. And then I'll see what other kind of bits I can get out before, you know, Retoxme's unfortunate demise. People have got 2 kidneys, right? We can grab one of them without actually killing him, right? We've got a couple of kidneys. Yeah, you got 2 kidneys, man. You got 2. You don't need 2. Not at all. No, I'm not installing an architect arm on you. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. I think it's set to make 0. Oh, I didn't even see that. Usually, oh, okay, I didn't set a limit on that. That would be exactly why nobody's doing that. Yeah, okay. So I don't mean do X times. Why don't we do it? Yeah, there we go. Do it until we have 10. Okay, I just misset that. Good looking out there, Perturby. Welcome. Well, welcome. I have no idea why I said welcome. I'm exhausted. Anyway, thank you is what I meant to say. Good looking out there. If you got to be the cyborg, but you had to share your body with a second head, thoughts? Who's the second head? That's my first thought. I need to know who the second head is. Sorry for boring you with the casino talk. You're absolutely not the Hills. I love talking about Sim Casino. But did you mean... oh, yeah, you did mean slot machines. Yeah. No, you're not boring me at all with casino talk. I love Sim Casino. I think it's a great game. I think it's a solid early access title. I think the devs have worked very hard since it's come out. I think they've listened to people. I think that's got a very, very bright future to it. A very bright future. I have no problem taking that in early access because I think they did very, very well with that. So power, I would actually like to deconstruct these, please. There we go. How'd the lung thing go down here? Oh, we're working on it. We're working on it. Jacob, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I wonder if Mrs. Davis in the chat hearing her husband talking about ripping lungs out. Oh, she's used to this, Mia. She's absolutely used to this. Please. That's the worst thing she's heard out of me. She knew what she was getting into. She absolutely knew it. Penge maybe. If the second head was Penge, I think Penge would have a problem with that for a start. I think the more appropriate question is you should go talk to Penge about that. I don't know if he'd be okay with stapling my head to him. I mean, it would be my cyborg body. I get to be in charge of the body bit, right? Like, how would that work with the body? Would like it be 50-50? So like one head would control half the body and one half the other. I don't know. Fix the floating garbage bags. Yeah, I can live with little things like that when I judge the overall gameplay. And the overall gameplay is I very much enjoy playing that game. So I am probably more forgiving than I should be to early access stuff. I can kind of overlook a little, graphic glitch along those lines. Although I will say, they do need to keep on the pathing issues. There are still pathing issues that need to be resolved there. In fact, in the next one, the one that I recorded recently that's coming up, there's a huge choke point where I've just got a bunch of customers stuck. Just completely, and they won't stop getting stuck. It's like a bottleneck that I've created. So there are absolutely pathing issues need to continue to be addressed. I share limb control. Okay, share limb control. All right. It's getting complicated. I need to know which limbs am I in charge of. And is it, so we're saying it's a cyborg body, so I'd have some biological parts. Otherwise, I'm just a robot. Oh dear, surgery failed. Oh, probably should have dropped that save after all. Retox okay, this is going to be an awkward question, Retox. Do you still have the lung? Because, if you did, I might take another stab at it. Yeah, see, here's the thing, Retox. The lung is still inside you. And what I need, Retox, is for the lung to first be in my fridge and then be in somebody else. So we're going to give it another, pardon the pun, we're going to give it another stab, okay? Addie, just hang out right there, Addie. I know you're very old and you want to take a nap. It's probably time for Murder, She Wrote. But we're going to, wait, one more time. Borba, remind me which lung you needed. You need a right lung. Okay, Retox. Hi. I need your lung, and I'm not going to quit until I get it, or you're dead. So we're doing that. Addie, actually, first of all, how about we said Retox can have the good medicine? Maybe that will help. Maybe that will help with things. So could you kind of take another stab at that one, Addie? Thank you. I appreciate it so much. So much. Two heads and one body will make for some awkward situations. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I see what you're saying there, Em, but assumedly, with the one body thing, it would be a priority for both heads. It's not like one had to go and one didn't. Pathing issues seem to be an issue in a lot of games. Yeah, I don't make games. I have no idea how hard these things are, but you're right. Pathing does seem to be a real roadblock to a lot of games. So I don't know what the technology is to do that. I don't think the lung side matters, left or right works. I know, but he is very specific about harvesting the right or the left lung. I'm just going to go ahead and get the right one, just in case. I believe you're correct. I absolutely believe you're correct. That it doesn't matter which side, because it doesn't matter on anything else. You can rip a leg off and then put that leg basically anywhere. I think they'd walk funny, but that's just my opinion. Addie, you move so slowly. Okay, this is the winner here, Addie. This is the one where you are going to rip somebody's lung out and put it in the fridge. And then later you're going to put it in somebody else. It's going to be super exciting. Don't get too excited about going to bed though, Addie. If this goes well, we're gonna grab maybe a kidney, maybe a heart at the end of it. I don't know. Svetlana is moving pretty slowly. Oh, well, Svetlana is pregnant. That part I get. That's a movement debuff. So Svetlana is probably super pregnant at this point. What is your pregnancy stage right now? How soon? Yeah, you're like half pregnant. So that's a big movement debuff. I'm not surprised Svetlana's moving pregnant. But Addie's just super old. Super old. I saw Honey, I Joined a Cult sharing some screenshots. Oh my god, it's a game that hasn't even been released, and I am desperate for that. I feel about Honey, I Joined a Cult the way I felt about Sim Casino, which is that I looked at Sim Casino and said, I have to own this game. This is the perfect game for me, and I was right. It is, and I am just salivating for Honey, I Joined a Cult. I really want to start politely bugging the devs. I pop things up on Twitter and, support their tweets when I see them come out and maybe try and leave a comment or two, but I want that game so desperately. That looks like everything that I love. It's basically like RimWorld meets Prison Architect, but I have a cult. I mean, how could I not want that? How could I not want my own cult out of that? It's cold outside. For you personally, Mia, or just in general? Because outside in RimWorld, it's 29 degrees. That's cold. You're not wrong. That's cold. But, you know, they're all mostly inside and they've got heaters. It'll be fine. How do you feel about the Tin Man situation? You keep replacing parts until you're mostly all robot. Also, you rust when wet. Well, I had a boss ages ago, ages and ages and ages ago. This guy taught me my business that I ended up doing. And he was talking about like a hammer and getting the head for the hammer replaced. And then, I mean, you don't really do that much anymore. You don't really repair tools. You just go to Home Depot and buy a new one. But, you know, back in the days, you'd actually repair a tool. So if a hammer head broke, you'd get a new hammer head and attach it to the shaft of the hammer. And then maybe the hammer shaft broke, and then you get a new shaft and attach it to that. So basically you don't have the original hammer anymore, but it's still your original hammer in some weird way. That was a long-winded way of saying I would prefer not to get rusty when I am wet. Thank you very much. Have I eaten blood pudding? I have once. Mia, I have. I absolutely have. I didn't hate it, but I wouldn't order it again. So, yeah, Mrs. Dave and I had that once. We were in a Argentinian restaurant in Florida. Because we just never had Argentinian food. And we're like, I wonder what Argentinian people eat. Medical emergency, you say? Oh, yeah, it's Retoxmi. I'm ripping his organs out. Of course he's having a medical emergency. Why would you think he wasn't having a medical emergency? Who's starving, by the way? Oh, Addie. Okay, Addie, when you're done getting the kidney, you can go have a snack. All right, I promise. You can totally go have a snack. Are you buying us all pizza tonight? I had no plans to. No, I had no plans to. So, yeah, Mia, Mrs. Dave and I were in an Argentinian restaurant because we wanted to find out what Argentinians people eat. And apparently it's all of a cow. It's everything. I'm pretty sure there were hooves on the table. But, yeah, blood pudding was part of that. I ate it. I would not order it again, but I ate it. I didn't, spit it out or anything. Surgery failed. That's basically okay. We're going to let Addie go have a snack. And instead... Shield, why don't you wake up and take a crack at this, okay? All right, you know what? Tend to retox me now. I'd like to keep him alive long enough to get the rest of the bits out of him. So how bad is things? I should have probably been... Death in 3 hours. Yeah, Shield will be there in under 3 hours. Under 3 hours, definitely be there. Addie, what are you doing? Oh, you're going to go eat. Okay, great. You just move so very, very slowly. You're so slow. You're very, very slow. How much is that debuff? Minus 30%. Okay. Yeah, that is quite a bit. Now, I know the surgery failed. We're just going to heal him up so I can rip more bits out of him today. Oh, no, we got the lung, Mia. We got the lung. We're working on a kidney now. Did we put the lung in the appropriate lung shelf over here? Where did the lung go exactly? What have we done with the lung? That's not it. That's the architect arm. Addie, do you have it on you? Do you have a lung on you right now? No. Okay. Weird. Retoxmi, do you still have both your lungs? I'm slightly confused. Oh, maybe we didn't get the lung. Okay. Maybe we just... Okay, it took Addie so darn long, I thought it was two different operations. Okay, that's fine. We're going to keep trying, Retoxmi. You don't worry about that. We're going to keep trying. All you need to do is stab, stab, stab. What else is there to spend your 1 million YouTube revenue on? Yeah, that's those ads, they just pile in the money. No, they don't. No, they don't. And it's a little bit. It's a little tiny bit. Some months it might pay for a game, so that's not bad. I'll take that. Some months it might pay for the game. I mean, I was going to say there's nobody doing this because they want to do it for a business, but there totally are. There are plenty of people who do this as a business. If you're doing a YouTube gaming channel, chances are, if you didn't end with it, you certainly started out doing it because you love doing it. Oh, the drugs are in. Oh, super. Excellent. Well, some of the drugs are in. Okay, great. Let's make a bunch of drugs. So, and that will probably help with the operations, I'm sure. Gonna be much better around here. So my uranium drug lab. Does your cyborg body have to be human? Giant spider, Volkswagen, or a house? Okay, yeah. Or can I get like tank treads? That's good. She ate the lung. I don't think she did. Wait, Willow, did she really eat the lung? Oh, Addie. Addie, I was kind of counting on that. That was Borba's lung, Addie. Oh, come on. Do I actually have like a thing where she said I ate a lung? Okay. Right, Addie. Come on. I know you're very, very old and possibly a little senile. See, look, Borba's here. He's cleaning up the blood from the operation. He was waiting so patiently for that lung. Oh, he's so sad now. Now I'm going to have to get the kidney and then go back and get the other lung. I'm not going to get a heart out of this. The drugs are in. Oh, well, actually, the drugs are here, but we actually have to start making them in our uranium drug lab. So let's do that, because that's exactly where you want a uranium drug lab. So let's make, I don't know, a bunch of drugs. And hopefully somebody will come by and we can sell them a bunch of drugs. We are El Chapo now. I feel this is a good thing. So Retox me. Oh, Addie. Addie. Oh. Did you really eat a lung? That's just no good. No good, ma'am. No good at all. If you've got a lung, put it in the fridge and give it to Borba later. We are finally working on advanced components now that we've told people to work on advanced components. Fantastic. You have to tell people in this game not to eat things. Yeah. Do you have to send your people in with a bag of snacks on the side? Yeah, kind of. Absolutely, yeah. That's pretty much exactly what you have to do. It's, they will do things unless you tell them not to, really. They will choose what they want to do unless you specifically tell them don't do that, is kind of a core element of RimWorld. And Reed, come back here. What are you wearing? Is that tribal wear? What are you wearing? You're wearing a... Oh, you're wearing a duster. Okay, that's more sensible then. Can you sell drugs in your poker room? Maybe. I'm kind of waiting for a trader to come by, but I'd actually like to have a better stock of drugs when they do, if I'm honest about things, and I am. So I'd rather have some of the more hardcore things going on down here. We should probably stop planting this when it's done, because we're not going to get another crop in before winter, so I'm just going to tell them to not bother resowing that. If we get anything out of here, fantastic. If we don't, that's okay too. Now, speaking of getting things out of here, Retox me, how's your health? How you doing, Chief? You feeling good, kid? You're probably not. We stabbed you a bunch of times. And we ripped out your lung, and except... Did we? I'm sorry, I'm very confused. No, we didn't. Okay. I'm still getting your lung, man. I'm getting your lung. Hell or high water, I am getting your lung. So, Shield, do you want to take a stab at this one? Addie's a better doctor, though. Addie's sleeping. Okay, Addie, you're basically rested. Get up, because it's going to take you like half a day to get over here. Get up and rip a lung out of this guy, please. I watched a YouTuber play RimWorld where he made little druggies. We had this conversation last week. Yeah, I am not responsible for what happens to the drugs after they leave my property, after I have sold them. In the same way that you may go to a convenience store and purchase a pack of gum. The convenience store owner is not responsible for what you do with that gum. He's just there to sell it to you. That's my place here. I'm just selling them. I'm glad real-life doctors don't accidentally eat the human organs. I mean, I get it. You know, a healthy lung doesn't look terrible. In a pinch, if I were really hungry. Can I make cotton in this game? Yeah, I've got bunches of it. I've actually got a whole room full of cloth. I actually have too much cotton. Yes, absolutely. Before in time, you could sell cotton for a lot of money. Yeah, I have plenty of cotton, and I have more cotton outside that I don't even have the room for at this point. I have so much cotton right now. I would say, if I had to guess, it's probably more profitable, like Legua is doing, to make the cloth into clothes and then sell the clothes. Because a good clothing piece, like these capes, these are going to do very well on the market. Surgery is more likely to fail if Addie is tired. She's not wicked tired. She's not wicked tired. She's okay. She's like half okay. She's kind of tired. She's kind of tired. She's very old. She's a little recreation starved. Addie, I want you to nail this one. I have faith in you, Addie. You have 2 bionic arms. You're basically an automated surgeon. I think this should be going a lot easier. Have you used a cotton engine? I have not. I have not. You know what I do with cotton? Make capes. I know you would, Em. That's why we're making capes. Because you pointed out that I have an alarming lack of capes. So now we have... Oh, I can see at least 3 capes. At least 3 capes are around here. One of them is Devil Strand. It's very exciting. Addie, good luck with try number 3 on the getting the lung out thing. I hope that goes well for you. Are we making art? Speaking of selling things to people, are we making art these days? How about we, what are we making art out of? Wood? No. No. Make it out of uranium like I do everything else around here. And if you can get something out of jade, I'll take it. I don't think we have a ton of jade, but we might have enough to make at least one sculpture there. Aren't they supposed to be storing that cotton in the other room? Yes. This should be acceptable for cotton. They may just not have hauled it over there yet. Yeah, they can put cloth in there. They can totally put cloth in there. It's probably they've just got too much going on right now. Although, there we go. The donkeys are doing it. Svetlana's in here. Pregnant Svetlana, who is half pregnant, is hauling cotton right now. And there's like 1 slot left over here. I wonder if... Oh, I should probably earmark this for clothes, too, because they're going to run out of space to put clothing. Okay, we can put clothes over here, guys. Tell you what, we can put clothing over here if I can remember where it is. And I can't necessarily guarantee that I can. So, apparel. There we go. Apparel can go over there. There we go. Reminds me of back when they first discovered uranium. People made uranium products all the time. Yeah, I've made basically the entire drug lab out of uranium. This is my goal here. Legu is over here producing some narcotics. Excellent. Once when I was smaller, I was into textiles and I ate cotton because I thought it was candy. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Lungs do tend to really stick. Yeah, they're really in there. I mean, you got to go through the ribs and all of that. I'm not surprised it's taking Addie a few tries, but I'd like Addie to kind of master this. You know what, Addie, you've been doing this so much. Have you possibly leveled up in medical? You totally have. You totally have. You failed so many times, you're actually a better doctor. Well done. Well done indeed. So you're actually 2 points better than when you started trying to get this guy's lung. So go for it, Addie. You are, one way or another, somebody's benefiting out of this. Humans have a long history of building things that unknowingly kill us. Yeah, uranium was a poor choice, but weirdly, it actually doesn't hurt you in RimWorld. So if I have a lot of uranium, which I weirdly do in this playthrough, then I'm going to go ahead and make things out of it because it amuses me to do so. What do I feel? I should build a door here. This is just allowing a lot of air to go where I don't really want it to go. However, I probably want to smooth a few of those walls out first. Oh, something's happening. A thing is happening. Hang on. I'll get there in a sec. I'll deal with your thing momentarily. I'm doing another thing over here. Addie, how's the thing? No luck yet? No luck yet. Okay. What's the problem here? Climate adjuster for pay. Right. He is being followed. Right. Enemies will activate a site nearby to harass you. Climate adjuster machine. Oh, okay. It's one of these ones. 3 man-hunting capybaras. Yokie doke. Right. And I could get some more uranium for this. Oh, good. Excellent. Could get a stone skin gland. I'm not opposed to that. Oh, surgery failed. Addie, you're off duty. It's not working out, Addie. Shield, can you please tend to retox me, please? Addie, just go about your business. Addie, it's just not working out. I don't know if it's because the lung is going to somebody else who's not you, and you're very fussy about that, or if it's all, the normal reasons why that surgery would fail, because you're not really the best person to do it right now. Anyway, one way or the other, Addie, just go watch Murder, She Wrote and go to bed. So this, the thing with the quests and the thing. Okay. Right. Climate adjuster machine. So is this just going to, rain until I go deal with this? Because I'm totally okay with that. Now, what could I get? Honor? Sure. Some couple of things I could sell. That would be nice. And some other things I could sell. It's not a bad reward per se. I might get it just for the stone skin gland, just because I don't have one. I could. I could give it to Addie. No, but I'm going to give it to whomever I gave the poison jaw to. How isn't he dead yet? Because he's being worked on by a very, very skilled doctor at this point. Addie has failed so many times, she's actually gotten really good at being a doctor. Not so good at the organ removal. That's not working out very well, but the doctoring bit is going very, very well. Too bad Stabby isn't a member of this colony. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Stabby would have been in and out of there first try. Probably would have killed the guy, but would have got the lung. Okay, I'm gonna take it for the stone skin gland, just because I don't have one. I think that would be fun. Who is it that's got the poison jaw? Not you. Is it Legua? Yeah, Legua's got the venom fangs. I bet it'd be really cool if you had stone skin as well. Then you would basically kind of be Wolverine, really, sort of. Anyway, the pods are here. Okay, so we got our things. Excellent. Now, where is the thing? Yeah, where is this thing going to be? I hope not really far away. Okay, it's not that far away. So, is that it there? Yeah, that's the psychic suppressor. Oh, right, I'm supposed to go over and deal with that, too. I forgot about that one. Right. That's me, and that's the thing. Okay, super. Should I deal with the psychic suppressor or the climate adjuster? Actually, if I put enough food together, I can just do it as one big mission. Okay, and I think we were planning on that, because I think I made a bunch of packaged survival meals. Okay. Have fun ripping out the lungs. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you for coming by. How far is Order pregnant now? Good question. Good question. Let's find out. We have about 4 days. 4 days to go. 4 days to go. Okay. So if I wanted to send out a team, who's the best armed? First of all, Painstingle. Shield would definitely go. Okay. And then Kalian definitely goes. Right. Legua definitely goes. And Weber. If I sent those 4, I think that's a competent team to go out there and deal with this nonsense. And then let me go see if the... there's my stone skin gland. Cool. That's my low shield pack that I don't really care about. And a little bit more gold that's never going to hurt. Okay. I think we're going to go on a bit of a trip. Lunch is being discussed. Pizza? I love pizza. I don't remember the last time I had pizza. So, go to the world map here. Go to the world map. Now I got to remember how to do this. Which I don't. P.S. So, okay, there we go. So, form a caravan. That's what I want to do. Right. And I want 2 waypoints, actually. I would like you to go from here and then to here. All right, that's what I want you to do. I know it kind of makes sense to go back through our place first, kind of refresh ourselves, but we're not going to do that. Okay, I will accept that. Now, who the heck did I just say was coming on this little nonsense here? Kalian, definitely. And who else had the assault rifle? Legua, definitely. Painstingle, not so much. Shield, definitely. And Weber with the sniper rifle. Okay, good enough. Good start. Make sure someone stays home for an emergency. Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't send the whole team off. No, I'm sending about less than half of them. Less than half of them. I could send a goat. I won't. And because M would basically kill me, I'm not going to send Ragamuffin, even though Ragamuffin would be a very handy hauling animal. I will take the generic donkeys with me. Except not the pregnant one. I'm going to take that donkey just to haul stuff. There might be something good over there. We might be able to... there might be something worth taking over there. And then... No, M will just annihilate me if I get any of the Muffalo in trouble. So we won't do that. I could take Retox Me and we could try and work on the lung while we're out. But I don't think I will. So probably just this. Just 4 colonists and 1 donkey. I don't think the goats can't haul, so no reason to take them. And then travel supplies. I mean, the donkey can graze on the way there. That's fine. We're taking 20 meals is what you're telling me here. Okay. Okay, I'm comfortable with that. That's a good amount. Anything else that I want to take? I probably... Oh, some medicine. Yeah, we're taking 8 medicine. That's a good amount. That's fine. We could take some drugs, but we're unlikely to meet traders. I am making a country in a game. Do you have a province name I could use? Davetopia. Yep. Daveton? Daveton on the Marsh. And you can use any of those. Any of those are up for grabs. So, yeah, I think we'll kind of just go with what we've got here. And it'll take... It's 5 days of food. That's plenty. Plenty. And then... Yeah, I think... Is there any items that I might want to take that I don't already have? I can't imagine that there is. No, I could take a bunch of corpses. I could take all my dead people. Wow, we've killed a lot of people. We've killed so many people. So many people. Okay, send it. Send it out. Yep. 5 days worth of food will become hungry quickly. Yep, they sure will. No, I'm going to up the food. They're taking... I've got 110 packaged survival meals. Are you serious? So reset. I want these. Yeah, I want those. Yeah. Do the thing. I've broken it. No, don't automate. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Made the mistake sometimes of sending people into the wilderness only to have second thing happen back home. Yes, exactly. Mofo Land would be great now. There we go. So yeah, let's send a few more meals just in case. How about we send 25 meals? That's got to be plenty. I'll send some more hay than we were originally sending. So how about there was 20 hay that we could send with them? I think that'll basically be... Oh, and medicine. Don't forget the medicine. So let's send... I'm going to say 10 medicines, just in case we're doing 2 combat missions. Did you change their diet to include the packaged survival meals? I never changed it in the first place, but I will check that before we go. I don't ever change their dietary things, so I think they can eat anything. They can eat anything at all, and, as usual, they'll just eat the best quality things. So, okay, probably don't take the drugs. Taking some more medicine. This is just a combat mission. 2 of them. 10 medicines should be enough. Just in case, I'll take a few herbals. Like 10 herbal medicine. There we go. Okay, now we're going. I haven't done the colonists yet. Whoops. So, let me see. That was Weber, and Kalian, and Shield, and Legua, and generic donkey number 2. Okay. Don't need any other items. Send it out. Right. And then go back to us. I will check the dietary needs. My general rule for naming towns is have your end goal envisioned before your start. Yeah, so Davetopia. Yeah, I think we're all broadly on the same path there. Assignments. Food. They should be able to eat anything. Yeah. They can eat anything, right? Anything. Yeah, they're fine. I almost never change those, so they can basically eat whatever the heck they want. So yeah, they're good on packaged survival meals. Absolutely, they're fine on that. So put the team together, and then we're off. I guess we're hunting capybaras and something else. I knew there was something I was supposed to be doing when I got here today. My Muffalo farm will be called Muffalo Gardens, and it will be a sanctuary. Well, I didn't take any of the Muffalo with me, so they're not going to get shot while they're out. I mean, they could get shot here. That's what happened to Muffleberry, but they're not going to get shot while we're out and about because they'll be home. What did we do? Where did we put the thing? Oh, the stone skin gland. Right. Addie, are you kind of back up to speed lately? How are your needs? You have been fed. You need to go to bed, and you desperately need some recreation. All right, Addie, I'm just going to kind of let you be you for a while, but I kind of need you back up and running, Addie. You are my best doctor right now, and the other doctor is leaving on a bit of an adventure. Weber's got some stuff Weber is putting together. I think Legua is coming in here to maybe grab medicine. What are you doing? You're forming the caravan and wandering. Okay, is that valuable? I make my colonists eat only simple meals at home. Fine meals are for those in bad moods. Oh yeah, I usually by the point that we're making fine meals, food is under control. And I think food is clearly under control here. We can make fine meals a lot. We can make many, many fine meals. Oh, we put the architect arm in here. Oh, that's good. That's probably for the best. Yeah, so I don't really feel that we have any problem generating food. Although, that being said, any 0%ers out there? Yeah, just because we have plenty of food doesn't mean we don't go get more people. Bunch of people who won't fight back. Bunch of animals who will in no way fight back. Addie's only speed is slow. Yeah, she's frail. Yeah, she's frail. So Addie's moving very, very slowly all the time because she's very, very frail. That's minus 30. Minus 30. Oh, and then... Oh, psychic suppression is half consciousness, so I'm not... Actually, end that psychic suppression. That will probably help quite a bit with the ripping the lung out. I ate Christmas. Are you mad? You ate the entire Christmas? Well, no, because Christmas was yesterday. So, I had Christmas. If you ate Christmas, then that really only affects next Christmas now, doesn't it? If Addie goes any slower, she will start moving backwards. I just kind of need Addie for, like, somehow being this amazing doctor that she hasn't proven yet. But she has a medical of 14 now. When she started trying to rip that guy's lung out, she was at 11. She has become a master. She's had, like, the equivalent of 8 years of medical school just trying to rip this guy's lung out a few times. So, it's working. It's working. I just need her to get her needs up, and it probably would not hurt if we ended this psychic suppression. That's going to get everyone going around a lot better. And where, I know they literally just left, but where are we at, guys? Okay, yeah, we literally just left. I don't even think we've made it off the map yet. So we're going to hit that one, then we're going to hit that one. I'm going to tentatively speed it up a little bit here. Go back to... Yeah, there we go. We're off. We're off. Okay, it shouldn't take that long. It's only basically over the hills and through the vales. To grandmother's house we go. Well, what's going on? Okay, Gonzalo, you're moving very, very quickly. That kind of scared me a little bit there. Borba, I'm working on the lung thing, man. I'm working on the lung. If you want to go have a chat with Addie about the lung issue, talks to me, you're not going to die anytime in the immediate future, right? Not due to anything but me. No, you're fine. You're basically fine. We've stabbed you 5 times in the torso trying to get your lung. Oh, Addie. Oh, it's 4 times now. Okay, you've healed off one of them. Addie's just randomly stabbing his chest, trying to get the lung out. Is the person you're going to give the lung to away from the colony? No, Borba is right here. I mean, I'm going to get some other bits and kind of chop and change some people, because that's how I roll. But no, Borba specifically needs a lung. He's right here. Buck is feeding Retoxme. That's, I don't know, pearls before swine, frankly, but... Addie, are you awake? Are you okay? I'm going to wait till we deal with the psychic suppression thing. I think that's a surprisingly smart move on my part. Stab. Exactly. That was Addie's medical knowledge there. We're already here. Oh, super. Well, we've already arrived at the site. Okay, slow it down there. Where is everybody? Everybody, where are we? We're all down here. Okay. Where's the thing? Probably in that room with turkeys. Turkeys. Kill them. Kill them dead. Okay, wow, this is a terrible map. I'm glad we didn't land here. Wow, this is awful. Okay, everybody, you'll be pleased to know we're going to go kill some turkeys. Okay, I know we can't hit them. All right, just everybody come up here and stop being such a moron. Off we go. Yeah, we're moving. Oh god, there's the turkeys. There's a bunch of them. They've surrounded us. They flanked me. I've been flanked by turkeys. You two, concentrate on these turkeys, please. And you two, concentrate on these turkeys, please. All right. They've been wilier than I thought. The turkeys are wily in this part of the world. It's all gone a little weird. No, keep moving. Keep moving, kids. There we go. We're gonna kite them around. Okay, turkeys are dead. Turkeys are dead. I do like the little packs on the donkeys when you take them out. It's fun. They have little saddlebags, which is cute. I wish you could make people into food like blood pudding. I tried it. I didn't hate it. per se, but I wouldn't order it again. I wouldn't go into a restaurant and go, boy, I've got to have some blood pudding today. Got to keep them alive in order to harvest the lungs like unhealthy victims. Patients mean unhealthy lungs. All right, so the thing should be in here, I imagine. Let's, oh, that's a wolf. That's okay. Remind me what we do to get in here. Do I have to claim this? Or are we just going to bust through the door? We could just bust through the door. How about just for a sec? Oh, never mind. You've solved the problem, kids. Okay, everybody down here. We're all going to shoot at the thing until the thing goes away. All right, that's our plan. All right, go. Kalian, come down here. All right, everybody shoot the thing until the thing goes away. And then call me when you're done. All right, we need to make the thing go away so Addie can use the best of her medical knowledge, which has accelerated rapidly in the last 24 hours. How are we doing? After we're done with this, we're going to go do another thing. It's going to be awesome fun. Where somebody's going to get stone skin out of it. Probably you, Kalian, or Legua, or whoever has the poison teeth, I don't know. If you ate at a restaurant, then you got to find out there was a human in the food, what would you do? I would send a strongly worded Yelp review. That would be a 1-star Yelp review. Absolutely. There we go. We got some things. Ooh, there are some components in here. Oh, there is actually some decent stuff in here. Okay, great. Get that. And Kalian, grab this. Yeah, get all the... Wait, pick up all plasteel. No, don't drop your assault rifle. That would be very silly. I'll probably skip the steel. Yeah, we'll just exit the map here. So yeah, we're good. So you can undraft all yourselves, basically. Now, do you need anything? We're going to have a quick nap. And we found some berries on the road. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. For now, how do I get you to go to destination number 2 again? Reform caravan. That's what I was looking for. And then go to the next one. There we go. Off you go, kids. Call me when you get there. Let's go back to... No, not you. Go back to the rest of us. Us here. Thank you. Us here. Okay. No, that's still you. That's still you. Yeah, we've done... No, don't form a caravan. I want to go here. Thank you. Like that? No, we don't feel like... I know I'm doing something critically wrong. I just don't remember what. So that, and then... Oh, this isn't my house, Dave. This is not my house. Wait, that is my house. That's Stabby's Hope. What is this nonsense going on here? I'm just going to let the game run. Let the game run and figure it out later. I would love to go to the research screen. I'd also love to go to my colonists. Can I? There we go. I can just click on them up here. Okay. Everything's fine now. Everybody stop panicking. I just want to go make sure that they're actually going to form that quest in a second. So, you just did pulse charge munitions like it was nothing. Go get a vitals monitor going on. Oh, and P.S. we can make medical beds now. We should probably make medical beds now. I could give one to Retox Me, but it seems a bit of a waste. So deconstruct that when you get a chance, please. And what can we make with pulse charge munitions? Click on the colonist still at home. I got it. It's a miniature nerd gnome. I am just so used to going to the world map and then clicking on whatever space I want to go to. That was my thought process behind that. And unlike Miniature Nerd, I figured it out eventually. Are we eating at the Temple of Doom restaurant? Temple of Doom theme restaurant with monkey brains and that sort of thing. What could we do in terms of pulse charge munitions right now? Charge rifle. Charge rifle might be nice. Actually, so might a bionic ear. I think that would be cool. How much, what do I need for this? I need 50 plasteel and 2 advanced components. Yeah. Sure. Make one of those. I was going to make some more bionics, but hey, let's just get at least one charge rifle on the deck here. Would a medical bed make the surgery go better? Sure would. Sure would. Am I going to give one to Retox Me here? Maybe. Maybe. Addie, how are you? How are you? Okay, you're actually pretty cool right now. You're pretty okay. And the psychic suppression is over. So, let's try one more time. This is attempt number 4. To rip somebody's lung out. Give me, please, sir, your right lung. Addie, you are a unbelievable doctor now because you failed so many times. Try and get that lung one more time. Try and get the lung, please. Oh, we've already deconstructed the bed. That was quick. Sure. Get me a different bed that's a medically bed. Pop that guy right there. I'll just replace them one by one as we go along here. Where are the team out? I feel the team are not out. Are you? You're just sleeping it. Oh, actually, you're probably just sleeping. All right, I'll wait till you guys to wake up a little bit around here. I probably shouldn't put this in high speed when we're having a major operation over on this side of the world. Yeah, I'm gonna, Addie. I'm just gonna keep an eye on you this time. I think it's gonna. I think it would go well if we kept an eye on things. How's Are we gonna get along this time, Addie? Please say yes. I would really appreciate that. Ah, yes. Finally got your lung. And apparently relations with your family members have changed because I've taken your lung. Okay, now I can start lining up some other organs for you. So, what do we get? Let's get a kidney out of you. You don't need 2 kidneys. Get a kidney. Get a kidney from this guy, please. And then just stay in bed. Don't bother getting up. We probably... Guys, could we not leave the lung on the floor? Borba, this is your lung, dude. This is literally your lung. I mean, it will be when I put it in your body. So could you maybe go haul the lung to the fridge? I know you're having a snack, but this is like pretty important, man. Addie just took the lung out after 4 attempts and threw it on the floor. Probably exhausted with her work at this point. Exhausted with it. It's time for celebration. We got the lung. Yeah, now we can work on some other body parts. What's my final part that I want out of you? I'm thinking I might grab your heart. I might grab your heart. Or do I want, like, your other lung? I'm going to guess that the other lung might be handier. People seem to come in with bad lungs more than bad hearts. But I don't know. It just might be fun to have a human heart kicking around the fridge. Guys, how are you guys doing? You guys going to get up at any point? Like, you guys sleep a lot. I didn't make you any bedrolls. Sorry. You're not actually going that far. Wait, who's starving? Kalian? Well, wake up and eat, you moron. You got a whole thing of food. I can't help you if you won't help yourself, Kalian. Come on, don't be whining to me. There's a whole bunch of meals in the donkey saddlebags. Just wake up and go eat them. Okay, you know what? I'm going to draft you and undraft you. Now you went back to bed. Okay, now you went back to bed. Okay, you're really keen on sleeping, so I'm going to let you sleep it off then. Like I told you to rip out the lung, you could have carried the lung to the freezer. I know, right? Like, she was right there. She had the lung literally in her hands, and she just dropped it on the floor. Just left it there. Did we get the lung over here yet, Borba? It's your lung, man. Not my lung. It's your lung. Borba, what do we do with the lung? Okay, we clearly... Borba, do you have the lung on you right now? Borba, come here. Do you have a lung on you? No, you have a simple meal. Borba, what did you do with the lung? Is that it over here? No, guys, we can't put lungs on the floor. Not this floor, anyway. It's not temperature appropriate. No, we're not putting lungs here, man. That's not cool. No body parts here. Just put the body parts in the freezer like a normal person, please. All right, that should hopefully help things along a little bit. Oy, I'm sure one of the donkeys will grab the lung, you know, probably with its mouth or something, and just sort of donkey handle it into the freezer. Oh, Retoxme's up and moving. No longer incapable of walking. Oh, you don't worry, I'll fix that, Retoxme. I will make you incapable of walking real soon. Real soon. RimWorld AI sounds lacking. No, quite the contrary. It's actually very specific. Like we were saying earlier, they will do what they feel is appropriate unless you tell them to do it otherwise. And I didn't particularly tell them to... Well, what I didn't do is tell them that we can't put lungs on the floor. That's really what RimWorld is saying to me. At no point did I say, hey guys, how about we didn't throw a lung on the floor? You know, the dirty, filthy floor that the animals walk over. How about we didn't do that? I never told anyone not to do that. I said, yeah, if you need to put a lung on the floor, go ahead and do it. They're going to put it in what's the most convenient spot for them. The most accessible and the most convenient. So as far as they were concerned, as far as RimWorld's AI was concerned, that's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted that lung in the most convenient spot. So You should be lucky I had a storage area. Otherwise, it would just stay on the hospital room floor. Guys, are the other team up yet? Okay, are we gonna reform this caravan at some point, guys? So, world, we're gonna reform the caravan, right? Yup. We're gonna go over here and do the other thing, right? Okay, accept that, please. Yes, all the people. There we go. Is there anything else on the map we should grab? I got a dead turkey. I mean, it's not bad. Do I want to take a dead turkey? I feel that I don't. It's just going to slow us down. Send him. Send him out. It's just going to slow us down. I'm just glad it's dead. That's all. I'm just glad it's dead. That's the only important part of that equation. Why do they feel it's appropriate to put lungs on the floor and eat it? Why don't they auto-freeze it? Because I didn't tell them to. I didn't tell them to. They're going to do what is the most convenient thing. Think of RimWorld AI like a really dumb employee. I don't know if you've ever been an employer and had employees, but a really dumb one. Who, I don't know, like, lets the convenience store get robbed. And then when you ask, why didn't you push the security button? They say, you never told me to push the security button if we got robbed. That never came up in our training. That's what RimWorld AI is. Unless you tell them to do something, they're going to do what is the most convenient thing for them. And the most convenient thing for them was putting it in the very first storage space that they came across that had space in it, which was over here, that was acceptable for human organs. So all of these storage areas are not acceptable for human organs. They can't put those there. Oh, Buck. Buck. Are you qualified to be ripping people's lungs out? Technically a kidney? Is this like your jam? Oh, wow. You have a medical skill of 1, Buck. 1. Okay, you're kind of halfway through it. So, I'm just sorry, Retox Me. This is totally going to end in your death. Why is Buck even on medical duty? This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of RimWorld AI. RimWorld AI. I didn't say Buck couldn't do it. And in fact, wait, you have a skill of 7. Oh, you're actually not that bad. Okay. In fact, I said Buck can do doctor stuff. Okay. Why did I think you had a skill of 1? Anyway, off you go. It's probably not going to end well, but, good luck with the ripping the kidney thing out. Do doctors need to be qualified? Yeah, they need to have a base medical training. All right, Buck nailed it in 1 shot. Addie took 4 tries to get a lung, which is... I'm no doctor, but I feel a lung is one of the larger organs in the body, and I think pretty much everyone knows where the lung is. Okay, RimWorld, huddle up. This is very important. Okay, let's talk lungs. I feel that the lung is a larger organ, and I can tell you right now, I know where my lung is. Both of them, in fact. I know exactly where they are. If I needed to, and I had the stamina, ability to stay conscious, and the right tools, I could get my lung, or both of them. However, it took Addie 4 tries to do that. 4 tries to get 1 lung. I wasn't even asking for both of them. I just wanted 1. Now Buck, who is half as qualified as Addie, half as good a doctor. Buck is in like year 2 of medical school compared to Addie. He went in and found a kidney. Now, again, I'm no doctor. I will freely admit that. I'm not 100% sure where my kidney is. Either of them. I don't know if they're together or if they're in separate parts of my body. I don't know. But I don't 100%. I can guess in a vague area. It's probably somewhere in my torso. But I don't know where my kidney is. Buck got it. Buck got it in 1 shot. Buck got it immediately. Buck, Buck, what do you have on your... What is this? What are you wearing? It looks like you have a Christmas hat on your back. I'm only praising you. Oh, you have the low shield pack. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to sell that to somebody, Chief. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. No, we're going to, yeah, thank you. We're going to sell that. You don't get to have that. I know you just did an awesome doctoring job, what with the ripping the kidney out thing. But no, you don't get a low shield pack for that because I've kind of got my heart set on selling that. So, yeah, Buck nailed that immediately. Went in like nothing and got a kidney. went in like nothing. They don't eat organs. No, that is true. We are somewhat joking about the eating organs. They will eat human flesh, though. They'll absolutely eat human flesh. They have no problem doing that. Well, I mean, actually, they have a huge problem doing it if they're not cannibals. They get really fussy about eating human flesh, but they will not specifically eat organs. I think. Can I put these in meals? I probably shouldn't. Okay, Retalks me. Now that we've got Ace Dr. Buck on call, Addie's over here building a bed. Yeah, a medical bed. The irony does not escape me, Addie. So, what else can I get out of you these days? What I know you've been stabbed so many times. Your right lung is gone. Your left kidney is gone. What else you got? What else can I take from you? I could put your kidney back in. You know what? I'm going to be super, super kind to Retalks me, and I'm going to administer a smoke leaf joint. I think you need it. I think you need it. Now, what else can I get out of you? While you're high, you won't notice me grabbing, say, your heart. Your heart, perhaps. How long can people live without a liver? And I'm talking in, like, a number of hours. Can you squeeze by without a liver for, say, 8 to 10 hours? Is that realistic? Again, I want to be very clear. I'm not a doctor. But I'd love to get the liver and the heart, if I could. Maybe just the liver. I don't know. The heart seems really good. Retalks me is no longer incapable of walking. Again, I'm going to cure that problem real soon, man. Real soon. I'm going to think about this one, Retalks me. I'm going to let you chill out. And I mean, quite literally, we're going to administer a smoke leaf joint to you. But put Retalks me out of misery. No. Can I take his eyes? Oh, good question. That's an excellent question. I'm glad somebody is asking the important questions. I don't think I can. No. I could install a bionic eye, but I can't take the eyes that Retalks me's got. So no, unfortunately, you can grow your liver back. Oh, can he just be a liver farm then? Even high, someone will notice if you take their heart. Yeah, but they won't care. Willow, they won't care. They will notice, you're right, but they won't care. They'll laugh while you do it. So if you can regrow a liver, does RimWorld know that? Because if so, I could just make Retalks me a liver farm. I'm sure it'll take a while. I don't think they grow back overnight, but Retalks me could just give me liver after liver after liver. Let me deal with some other issues first. Okay. Undignified throne room. Somebody will come along and refuel that at some point. Like you, Gonzalo. You don't seem to have anything better to do with your life. Refuel that. Okay, that'll tick off one thing. We need a research project. Fine. I will deal with that too. We've researched pretty much all the drugs. How about we did... Ooh, what do I want to do? Wait, did I do deep drilling yet? I do like doing that. Where does that live again? Where's the... Yeah, I have done that. I've just never put the thing up. So how about we did... mortars? Yeah, mortars. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a few of those around. Where are the other kids? Okay, they're moving. They're getting there. Things are happening. I think they're actually just passing by our house. They could wave or something. Painstingle and Addie are smoothing walls in a very awkward way. That's a very awkward position for them to take. Now, I need to make a decision on Retalks me here. Can we take his digestive system? No, sadly not. Although I can make a bionic stomach, and I will just grab these heal roots while I happen to be looking right at them. And actually, while I'm here, probably wouldn't kill us to have some more wood around the place. Let's get all of that going. Okay, Retalks me. Talk to me, if you can, if you're conscious, about anything else you're willing to give up. Because I could see... Do we have a strong opinion on whether it's going to be liver or heart? I'm open to ideas. So long as the ideas are one of those two things. Either liver or heart. I mean, I suppose I could go for another lung or another kidney, but I'd rather have a little variety pack in the freezer, just in case. You know, somebody stops by, they need a heart and a liver. Then I've got that. Retalks me is the star of today's show. Not for much longer. And I tell you, his starring role is diminishing, organ by organ. Baby Muffalo, probably too soon for that, but I will check him. I will check. Muffalo is 26 days. Couple more days. All right, so do we have an opinion on liver first, then heart? Okay, liver first, then heart. Oh, Perturby, thank you for coming by. Thank you, awesome. Awesome. Well, see you next week. Definitely will. I will see you next week. Yeah, okay. Let's go liver then heart. And I feel we should just get Dr. Buck on this. Oh, hang on. A combat supplier. Important things are happening. It's a trade ship, too. Oh, good. Good. Do I have all my beacons? Beacon. I see a beacon. Yeah, we should be good on beacons. Painstingle, can you go, please, chat to these guys about weapons? Thank you. So go call those guys. Maybe they want to buy a heart. I did put a beacon down. Yeah, I did put a beacon down in the freezer. Specifically for reasons like that, and also if they ever want to buy food. Way people on RimWorld work, maybe just have them stick in their hand and pull out whatever. Okay, Painstingle cannot talk properly because of poor health. Really? What's your problem? I'll figure it out later. It can't be that big a deal, he says, optimistically. Okay, well, first off, what'll you take? You'll take all these garbage weapons. Yeah, I'm getting nothing for them, but I can at least clear out some inventory space here. Steel knives, steel knives, steel clubs. Yeah, dump all that. Dump all of that. Are you guys... You guys are super interested in the bionic parts, and you will buy a lung and a kidney. You will buy a lung and a kidney. Actually, get a tech print for... The heck is molecular analysis? Crafting... oh, immune system or analyzing food. Okay. The gastroanalyzer and the immunoenhancer. Okay. Solid. I'll think about that. Definitely think about that. You don't have any advanced components for sale, but we have made more than I thought. You could also buy 75 packaged survival meals that I don't really need anymore, but did I really make that many? That was very silly of me. Very, very silly. All right, what have you got for, well, guns? You are a combat supplier. Nothing that I can't really get myself at this point. So I could make almost all of that. Pretty much. Okay. And you'll buy some gold. You'll buy all of my sculptures. How much? You have a lot of money. Okay, so you can buy all of my sculptures. That's what they're there for. They're there to be sold. All right, we're up to 1308 with these guys. Sadly, they are not going to buy a goat. Not even one goat. Like, they don't want any goats. The amount of goats they are willing to purchase is 0. I might get the tech print just to get the tech print. I think I probably will. How much money do I have? Ooh, not as much as I might like. Buy all my packaged survival meals. I can make more. Those are really easy to make. Yeah, that'll kind of pay for this. It does pay for it. Yeah, I want a tech print just because I want a tech print. The only reason I want a tech print is because I want a tech print and I don't have it yet. So, little tiny bit of change. And then Painstingle, could you go install this, please? Thank you. I don't even really want either of those bionic things, but I'm going to make them anyway, because of course I am. Right, so back to Retox Me. We need to make a decision on you, sir. And I think the decision, the broad consensus is liver before heart, and hopefully that's all going to work out for you. Oh, I already did that. Sorry, I already set that up. You don't have 2 livers, apparently. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. But, oh, Buck's already on this. Buck is wicked keen on the organ harvesting. Buck is really excited about that. Caravan arrived. Okay, let's go over there and let's deal with our people here, the people that we get. Where is the thing? Probably over here with the insane capybaras or whatever it is we're dealing with around there. Oh, there they are. They're already here. Never mind. They're already here. Okay, shoot the capybaras. World's largest rodent. How hard can it be? Release the war donkeys. Buffer zone there. Guys, why are we charging the capybara? How about we shoot it with the guns that we brought? Is that something we could do? Maybe we want to do that? We did the tech print. Super. Great. Good to hear. That's happening back home. I'm kind of involved with the world's largest rodents. So if we could kind of get that plan working. Ooh, they take a while to go down, don't they? All right, there's one dead. One dead. Go ahead and attack this one. Any time now. Yeah, release the war donkeys. Kalian, are you standing too close for your sniper rifle? Probably. So, no, don't undraft you. I want to draft all of you, and then I want you to shoot this thing in the face. Its giant rodent face. I will find out what's ailing Painstingle momentarily. Momentarily. At any moment now, we'll certainly work on what Painstingle's big problem is. And you know what? Keep attacking it. Let's just kill the thing. Thank you. Okay. Probably don't want to take capybara meat back home. Maybe. Let's see how much it weighs us down. Oh, Retoxme died. Oh well, that's the end of Retoxme. Retoxme died during surgery. I guess Dr. Buck was not as good as we thought. So, I got a couple of organs. I got a couple of organs out of Retoxme. I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's just a dice roll at the end of the day. It's a dice roll I can heavily influence, but it's a dice roll nonetheless. So guys, go break this door down. And then everybody go in here and shoot this machine instead of the last machine that we shot. It's a completely different machine. So everybody shoot that, please. Alright, so Retoxme's dead. But we got a couple of things out of him. So I'm feeling pretty good about the fate of Retoxme. I'm feeling better about the fact that Borba can finally have a lung. Borba's been wanting a lung for quite a while. Who's having a major break risk? Addie? Addie, you've got bionic parts. Stop whining. Don't be... I'm busy here, Addie. I'm very busy right now. You can see that, right? I mean, maybe if I can get a couple of these urns home, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Oh, Legua's kind of banged up. Well, it won't be that bad. We'll be home sooner rather than later. Okay, what lives down here? Oh yeah, we're definitely taking that, and we're definitely taking that. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're basically out of here at this point. So, where are we now? Here? Yeah, reform the caravan. Thank you. And we're going to go back home, and we will accept that. Okay, so obviously all you guys are coming, and the components can come. And, oh yeah, we're still obviously carrying the stuff that we had from the first trip. Of course we are. That makes sense. I'm going to take home one dead capybara and this urn. Yeah, that's my plan. One dead capybara. I'm going to put the dead capybara in the urn and then take it home. This is my plan. So, okay, back to the real world here, so to speak. Okay, so did we deal with the corpse? Did we deal with the corpse? Is that gone? No, not quite. Not quite. But somebody will be along to deal with that at some point. That's fine. Right, first, Pain Stingle, what's your problem? Oh, you're high. Oh, okay. No wonder you couldn't talk to the trade supplier. You are stoned to the gills. Okay, team, I'm not going to do it today. Team, huddle up. Many of you are going to have to remind me to do a drug policy next time, so we don't have everybody high. Shouldn't you bandage up Legua? They should theoretically... Actually, are any of them kitted out to be doctors? That's the actual question to ask there. So, I can't... Yeah, I can't really look at that right now. They're going to be home soon. I say this optimistically. I should really probably go check on Legua. I really should. So, Legua, come talk to me. Oh, I think they're already on the move. Okay. It's going to be less than half a day. Hopefully, Legua, how's your health? Legua is, well, moving a little slow. What info? Yeah, more details, please. Oh, yeah, Legua's fine. Legua's fine. Couple of scratches. Legua will be 100% fine. So, yeah, no worries there. We're 100% fine on that. Wait, looks like we got the liver first. It's on the floor. Oh, frabjous day. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I need to go find my liver. Not my liver. Yeah. Oh, you're so right, Willow. We got the liver. Oh, well, sorry, Retoxme, but, I got 3 out of the 4 organs I was looking for. I'm having a great day. I would love somebody to get that into the fridge. Although it doesn't technically say it's going to deteriorate. Can you just leave a liver on the floor? That doesn't seem hygienic. I'm going to leave it there for right now, if it's not that big a deal. Who's having... Addie, you had a problem, too. What's your problem? What is your problem? 8 without a table is your problem, because we have tables. Innocent prisoner died. Mostly your fault. Someone was organ murdered. Again, mostly your fault. You're a pessimist. Your problem. And someone's been organ harvested. Okay, you did the organ harvesting. If you had an issue with it, you should have brought that up at the staff meeting. I can't be expected to take care of these things for you if I'm not aware of your issues about harvesting people's organs. That's why we have staff meetings, Addie. That's why we have them. I bring donuts. The organs don't spoil. Oh, good. Good. Okay, so seriously, like a bunch of you guys are going to have to remind me to do a drug policy next time. So all of our colonists are not running into the drug lab. Guys, these are for sale. They're not for use. Okay? We sell the drugs. We don't try not to use the drugs per se. That's it's kind of a recipe for disaster. It's how most of the movies end. All right, guys, I am going to call the stream there. I'm going to end the stream right there because I have just rabbited on for far longer than I anticipated. I'm totally exhausted. I'm looking forward to nothing else but sitting on the couch and eating some Christmas leftovers and mostly candy is what it is, because that's what stockings are for, mostly candy. Guys, thank you so very, very much for coming out and watching this nonsense. I'm glad to be back with you after not seeing you guys yesterday. And I hope you guys, again, all had a merry whatever the heck you celebrate. I hope you had a good one of those over this holiday season. We'll do some more House Flipper on Friday, of course. It's New Year's Day is not a big deal for us around the Dave household, so I see no reason I won't be streaming. If you guys are out doing New Year's Day celebrations, whatever those may be, or you're just hungover from New Year's Eve, then I'll see you the next time after that. But we'll be back next Friday and next Saturday. As usual, we'll finish up House Flipper, then we'll move on to, so I guess we'll start calling it the Vosseros Collection. I think that's, you know what? That's my playlist. There it is right there. That's my playlist right there. That's going to be good stuff. But guys, I will see you later. Thank you very, very much. You know I love doing this every single week, and I love seeing you guys. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you again. Goodbye.